guys, it's your favorite esthetician, Ashanti, of course. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and enjoy my TED Talk about what COVID-19 is doing to the beauty business. So just a little bit of history about myself. I'm an esthetician here in Birmingham, Alabama. I graduated school about 9 months ago at the end of June, and I work as a solo esthetician at a single suite. So I don't really have anyone supervising me or pushing out promotion for me. I have to do that all by myself. I really wanted to make this video to speak on my experience and maybe other beauty professionals' experience with COVID-19 and what it's doing to affect and how it's affecting our businesses, how it's affecting us financially, us mentally, and what to do preparing for the future. So when this pandemic originally hit, I think we just kind of weren't really taking it seriously, because you turn on the TV and the government, they weren't really telling us to take it as seriously. So we were just kind of like going through our normal routine, you know, just like it was a common cold or the flu, like they said. And I work above a medical facility, so I saw a lot of sick children coming in, but I didn't think it was anything different than the cold, flu season, things like that. And now that I'm about to go through my first full week of quarantine, where they have shut down all spas, salons, well, nail salons, and they just reopened up hair salons and barbershops, I am just in complete shock. I'm so blessed to have at least 4 weeks of appointments booked up generally. I was really blessed to do that, because being a solo esthetician and just being new, it's hard to have your books fill up that fast. But I have appointments at least 4 weeks out from today, and I have to move my next at least 2 weeks back. I have at least over $300 worth of services in just 2 days next week, and I'm about to have to move all 6 days that I'm going to be working back 2 weeks. So that's 2 weeks that I'm not making any money. That's 2 weeks where I don't have any income, and those are also 2 weeks that I still have bills to pay, I still have products to buy, I still have obligations to meet financially. And you know, if you aren't saved up for that, or if you're a new esthetician like myself, it's kind of like a big question mark as to how you're going to proceed beyond this point. A lot of beauty professionals, this is their only source of income at this point in time, or this is their main source of income. We've been very blessed and fortunate to be able to kind of get fast money, and in a legit way, of course, but definitely it's always fast, and usually it's cash. And right now it stopped. And if we go into a recession, what does that mean for us? Like, what does it mean moving forward? Because if we do go into a recession, if people stop spending the amount of money they used to spend, then I mean, how are we supposed to feed our families? And I know that's a risk that we take being beauty professionals and not having that job security. But some of us are just so passionate about what we do that we 100% believe in it, and it provides for our family, it provides for our lifestyle, it just provides for us. And I believe right now a lot of people are just kind of contemplating what else they can do. I know there are a lot of beauty professionals who their spas have shut down, their jobs are just saying, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue to employ you. And I mean, it's really putting pressure on a lot of people to support their families. I've even seen where other beauty professionals are still going to work beyond our mandatory quarantine. And at this point in time, I don't necessarily blame them. Like, yes, we need to be safe and we need to try to bend the curve, but we also have to be able to feed our family. Some people have children. I have a dog, Bailey. I just spent almost $200 on her vet visit, and I definitely don't have a problem spending that money. But when you don't know when your next $200 is going to come, it kind of puts a lot of things in perspective. And that's just my dog. Some people have children. Some people have families to support with a husband and kids and mortgage and car notes and things like that. I just bought my first car. I just purchased my own first car last Saturday. and they're gonna be expecting a car note from me like in May, and I need to be able to make sure I can pay for that. And the rate that it's going right now, I mean, God knows if I'm going to be able to work in May. A lot of people are saying this isn't going to be solved until August. So can you really blame people for trying to still work and provide for their families, even though we're not supposed to? And they're threatening to fine us, and they're threatening to shut us down, and they're threatening to take our license. But to some people, risking that is definitely worth it when you have hungry people, hungry little children, a mortgage, your light bill, water, your rent for where you work to pay. I just kind of feel like it's a huge question mark as far as what we need to do to move forward. Should we take matters into our own hands, or should we just kind of lay low and allow the government to work and do what it's supposed to, and to do what it's supposed to do? It's just a hard call. Like, I'm very conflicted. I definitely have shut down, but I'm even considering, do I need to take 2 weeks off? Do I need to take a month off, 2 months off, 3 months off? I mean, if it goes all the way to August, that's 8 months into the year. We're in the 3rd month. That could mean 5 months of unemployment. It's just something to kind of think about. It's just hard to maneuver when we have no supplies, and then we have our state board and our governor over the state threatening our livelihood if we continue to try to provide for our livelihood. It's just so conflicting right now. And I know this conversation, it may fall on deaf ears. You know, some people just don't care. But if you really enjoy your services with your favorite esthetician, or your local esthetician, your local nail tech, cosmetologist, barber, someone that waxes you, any beauty professional, makeup artist, what have you, definitely send a prayer up for their sanity. Continue to support local. Continue to support those businesses, those brands that cater to you specifically. And send up a prayer for the person that does your services and the people around them, that they continue to work after this pandemic, and that they are able to continue to provide an awesome service for you, as well as provide for their families. Thank you for tuning in to my TED Talk. I hope to see you again. Peace.